Hello, YouTube. Today is August the 10th, 2015, Monday. The TV show review that I'm going to talk about is Stitchers. The episode is episode 10. The summary of this episode is called Full Stop. It's about when Cameron and Fisher are attacked by an unknown assailant. Fisher is left grieving wound, so he get hurt really bad, basically. In this episode, I give it 10 stars and a wow, what the F, and 2 thumbs up. Basically, if you haven't been watching the show, Fisher is the cop that in the beginning of the first episode that got in touch with Christian, and now that he works with the Stitcher program and make sure that they don't get in trouble and stuff. And Cameron and him never neck. So one day, well, on this episode, Christian and Camille was at this place, like almost slash bar slash restaurant place, and they all sitting down with Fisher, and then Cameron walks in. He said, "Oh, he's here." He's like, "I need a." Fisher telling Christian that she needs to talk to her about what's his name? About the guy who raised her, and he wasn't. I forgot what it was about, but she needed to talk to him about it. He needed to talk to her about it, and something went down, and Maggie, her boss, Cameron and boss, told that guy, I forgot that guy's name, the main boss, them they was talking about, and she's like, her boss was telling Megan that she needed to stop Fisher any means necessary. So Christian and Camille went to the restroom, and when I was in there, she thought that maybe Christian liked it Fisher, and she need to go for it and what to do and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden they heard bang bang like this, so they run out, and they see both Cameron and Fisher on the ground, and the waitress too, waitress on the ground. So all three of them on the ground. The waitress is dead, of course, and Fisher. I can never say his last name. Fisher. That's his name. Fisher and Cameron is laying on the ground, knocked out or whatever. Fisher in bad shape, like really bad shape. They get to the hospital, he's in really bad shape. Cameron, he's okay, but he needs to stay overnight. So while they doing this, she want to know. Kristen find out about the key. Find out it's a bank key. She go to she reminisce when she found out it's banking. She goes to it, the bank, and the bank was like, it don't match the signature on the paper. So she like, can I try it again? Because she remember when she was younger, the guy who raised her made her write on there, but in his last name. Since he was taken care of, she had his last name, and so she remembered that, and so she wrote it just like how she did when she was little. And so she get to the box, and it was what was it? It was a book, the one that was missing in episode, I want to say 8 or 7. It was missing the K. She said, remember? And so she took it to Cameron, and Cameron was like, this binder don't work there. So when she did that, he shook it. She said, "Oh, you did that?" And she like, "Yeah, I did that." So when he shook it over like that, like, hold up, let me show you. She took the book and he did like this, like that, and then the bottom part of this, something came out of it, and it was a video. It was a video thing, and he was like, "Are you ready to watch it?" And she was like, "Yeah, I'm ready to watch it." And so she watched it, and it was her and her dad, and she was in a tub. This was when she was younger, and she was in a tub, and it's like, and her mom was in others, like in this other, not a tub, but like in this bed. And that's when she found out that her dad caused her to not be able to know what time is and all that stuff, because she was the very first one to get stitched in, because her mom and her had an accident, but she survived, and her mom was in a coma. So daddy came up with the idea of doing a stitch, but he stitched his daughter into her, into the mom memory, and found out Kristen found out that her mom died because of her stitching inside of her, and she also died herself for a little bit. But obviously, she didn't die because she's a grown ass woman now. So that's like freaking her out that she's the reason why her mom is dead, and her dad is the cause of her being like how she is. And so, and then she remembered when something happened that caused her to. She remembered that Cameron knew he seen the person that was in a wheelchair the wheelchair and the making of the model of the car license plate. So she asked him, did he remember? And he was like, no, but I have an idea of how we would know who was in there. And he was like Cameron was asking her, you don't trust me? She said, no, I don't trust anyone. She's like, how can I prove to you that you can trust me? So he decided that he would go inside. He would make his heart stop for 4 minutes, for her, enough time for her to go in and find the license plate or who the person and stuff like that. And the voice that she hears on the phone talking to the guy is so funny, because they found out it was a message just for her. And it sounded like it was Megan, her boss, on the phone with the guy who shot them. But I'm not really sure, but it sounded like it to me. But anyway, so she stitched it into Cameron memory, and it's like she's everywhere. He's just thinking of her all the time. It's like everything is about Kristen. Kristen is like Kristen memories of him with Kristen all over the place. And then even when he was younger, she found out that they knew each other. They met when they was younger, and that she was like, wow, that's so, she's like, well, now I know. She like, now I know. Everybody in the stitching program like, what's she talking about? Anyway, time ticking down. It's like 5, 4, 3, and then they're like, get out, Kristen. And Kristen get out, and Cameron heart stopped. Like, eh. So it left it like that, and she's screaming, talking about, Cameron, wake up. So I hope he's not dead, but I think he is. But I hope not, because he's like one of the main characters, and I love him. He is like so smart and super smart, and I hope that him and Christian be together, because they like, it's like meant to be now. Now that I've seen that memory, I'm like, they need to be together. But I love this episode. I can't believe that's how they ended it. But they are gonna have a season 2, so yay! I can't wait. But I give this episode 10 stars, 2 thumbs up. Until next season, peace, love, and be good.